Ever find yourself falling for someone? And maybe it's not like the smartest move.
Oh, absolutely.
The heart's got its own GPS sometimes. And we're diving deep into that today, how to navigate those feelings and actually make choices that, work for you.
Right.
We're looking at how not to fall in love with my lover.txt.
Okay.
It's online, and it's wild. Just raw, honest thoughts, like reading someone's private journal almost.
You feel a little guilty, like you're peeking in, but
Totally.
it's so relatable.
It is.
This whole idea, you want that connection, but you're also scared of getting hurt.
Exactly.
Right.
And the author just comes right out with it. How do you not fall in love with your lover?
$1 million question.
Yeah.
Right. Because it feels impossible sometimes. Like you said, the heart wants what it wants.
It really does.
And it's interesting because it points to that thing we all grapple with, that human need to be close to someone, but then opening yourself up to that makes you vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tricky.
Oh, totally. And the way the author describes it, like all those moments, sharing wine, music, it just sucks you in, Makes it harder to pull back even if you should.
What gets me is they're describing those good times, those shared experiences, that joy. It creates this pull towards the other person, even when you think logically, maybe I should hold back.
It's like logic goes out the window.
Yeah.
One thing that really stuck with me, though, they compare not falling in love to kicking an addiction.
Oh, wow. Intense, right?
Yeah.
But part of me is like, is that so far off?
I mean, it's a really strong comparison. And obviously, addiction is its own thing. We got to be careful there. But it gets at how intense it feels, Love, addiction, they both mess with your brain chemistry, dopamine cravings,
right?
Even withdrawal when you're apart. So it's not a perfect analogy, but there's something there, right?
It's making me think about it in a whole new way.
Right.
And then they hit us with retro-Satanas, even the name.
Etchy, but kind of intense.
For sure. But what it boils down to, right, is choosing yourself. Even if it hurts. Exactly. It's that tough love, recognizing maybe this isn't good for me, even if I have feelings, and being strong enough to walk away, which, gotta say, not easy.
No, not at all.
Takes serious self-awareness. And even then, you could look back with regret or feel kind of numb if you're not careful.
Yeah, and that's where I think the author's last point was so important. They talk about getting professional help, like therapy, if you're already in too deep.
Oh, 100%. Relationships are messy. Emotions are messy.
Yeah.
And having someone to help you sort through all that, huge.
It's like having a guide in a jungle almost, right?
Right. And this text, even though it's super informal, it reminds us to be real with ourselves. If we need help, ask for it. And make choices that are good for us, even if they're tough.
So important.
Yeah.
This deep dive, it's a good reminder that love might be confusing, but we can figure it out.
We got this.
We do.